All right, children, let's take a quick look at Cardano today. First, let's point out that the markets are kind of pumping a little bit today. Currently, the stock market is down, but the stock market is pretty much waiting for that announcement from the Fed. And Bitcoin actually made it up to $39,000 a couple hours ago. We were down at $37,000 yesterday. So, could we see a pump from here if the Fed announcement is more dovish? Probably. We probably could see Bitcoin shoot up to $41,000. What would that mean for your favorite altcoin, Cardano? Let's go down to Cardano here. Cardano was about 77 cents yesterday. I actually made a video yesterday. I sold all of my Solana and I put it into Cardano at about like 77 cents, and now we're up to 82. So if Bitcoin does get that pump up to $40,000 and gets rejected, I think if we got rejected, it'd be between $40,000 and $42,000. Most likely, we get rejected between $40,000 and $41,000. If that happens, you'll probably see Cardano shoot up to maybe 90 cents, maybe 95 cents, maybe all the way up to $1. I don't think we're going to get much farther than that, folks. Right now, we're in a trading range. This is what happens in bull and bear markets, especially bear markets, which we are in. Sure, you'll see your little pumps up. People get excited, and then we get a major rejection. You have to figure a lot of people are going to be selling their Bitcoin at $40,000 and $41,000. There's no way we're getting much higher than that. Now, if you're trading your Cardano, hey, you bought 70 at 77 cents yesterday, and we got to 90, 95 cents. That's a good trade. I would probably sell a small portion of my Cardano that I bought on KuCoin if we get up to 90, 95 cents, just out of anticipation that we're going to go lower. I think the bottom for Cardano, and I think we're going to get it, is between 50 and 60 cents at some point in 2022. Now look, folks, we are in a bear market. I've said it a million times. You just have to understand if you see Cardano pumping up to like $1 or even like $1.05, it will dump. It's fun to get excited. It's fun to trade it. But no matter what other people tell you, Cardano will not break its all-time high of $3 until Bitcoin breaks its high of $68,000. And that's not going to happen. Okay? It's not going to happen this year. It will most likely happen closer to the Bitcoin halving when you follow the 4-year cycles, which isn't until March 30th of 2024. So that's 2 years from now. Now, what you'll probably see is this year or some point next year, in anticipation of the halving, that's when things start to really start rocking and rolling. And then after the halving, that's when you start to get the peak of the bull run and all that good stuff. So you might not see Bitcoin even reach its all-time high until around this time of March 30th to 2024, maybe not even after. And that's when your Cardano is going to break its all-time high. Now, there is a lot of good stuff happening for Cardano. They have a network upgrade in the summer and a few other things in 2022 and 2023. We will see pumps. We could see Cardano show up to $2. Maybe we'll see Cardano show up to $2.50 at some point this summer. But it's not going to break its high of $3. If it does, I'll eat my hat. I won't believe it. I'll be very happy. Trust me, I'll be happy if it happens. But it's not going to happen. Bitcoin has to hit its high of $68,000 and break it, then the altcoins will basically go crazy from there. Now, is it possible something happens with Cardano where just great news comes out and they do break their all-time high? Sure, anything's possible. But the odds are, just like every other altcoin, Cardano is not going to break its all-time high of $3 until Bitcoin breaks its high of $68,000. I see a lot of hopium out there. I know it's fun, but you have to realize in these bear markets, we get these pumps. We could see a shoot up to $40,000 in Bitcoin, and Cardano might shoot up to even $1. But just remember, Cardano was at $1.30 a month ago, and now then it dumped all the way down to 70 cents. That's why traders make a ton of money in these bear markets. So, we could easily say we shoot up to $1.20, or say we shoot up to $2 in the summer because of the network upgrade for Cardano. It's going to shoot back down to $1 or even under $1 at some point. So, that's why you should trade a little bit of it and just look to buy the dips. But don't get too excited, folks. The long-term outlook for Cardano is $10 to $15. That's what I'm looking for. We hit a high of $3 last bull run. I think this bull run, easy $10. I can't see us not getting to $10. That's when I'm going to sell most of my Cardano, and then if we get anything past that, I'll sell the rest. For me, this next bull run is the last bull run I plan to be in crypto. I was in the last bull run. I did okay. paid off my rental property and all that stuff. I could have done a lot better if I had a lot more Cardano and I had a lot more Theta and a lot more other coins, and if I timed the market a little bit better and I got out. Now I feel like I understand the markets a little bit better, and I really think this is going to be the last good bull run in crypto, because once Cardano hits its high of $15, maybe it'll dump down to like $6 the next bear market in 5 years. But you get diminishing returns every bull cycle. For example, Cardano, my average buy-in was 7 cents, 5 cents. I sold most at under $2, around $1.50 between $2. You're not going to get those 50, 60, 70x gains in Cardano anymore. Right now, I'm shooting for 10 to 20x, maybe 25x. If your average buy-in for Cardano is $1, you sell at $10. If you got in at 70 cents, that's like a 15x. That's what you should be shooting for. These big cap coins, you're not going to get it anymore. That was for last bull run. That's why I have a lot of metaverse plays too. They're gonna do the 50, 60x's, but they're highly risky. And I'm not gonna talk about them in this video. We'll talk about them in another video. But you can look at my previous videos, and I've talked about which metaverse coins I like. They're the ones that basically make you a millionaire. These big caps like Cardano, they basically allow you to pay off your house. So anyway, folks, we'll see what happens today. I think it's a good possibility we're going to see a pump of Cardano up to 90 cents, maybe 95 cents, and that's basically just following Bitcoin. And I think Bitcoin will get rejected at about $40,000, and then you're going to see Cardano dump right back down to 80 cents. So for me, it's a little trade opportunity, but what my long-term bear market goal is for Cardano, I'm looking to buy a crap ton at below 70 cents. Like if we can get a flash crash, which we haven't seen a good flash crash in a while. A flash crash is when the coins will dump like 30% in an hour and then they shoot right back up. We haven't seen that really since like last summer. But if we get a flash crash and Solana, or not Solana, and Cardano's at like 80 cents and then it dumps to 60 cents, I'll probably dump the rest of my cryptocurrency stable coins into Cardano at that point. So that's what I'm waiting for right now. And for now, and what I'm doing right now is basically just doing these little trades. Yeah, if we get a pump up to $1, I'll probably trade a little bit and put it in stable coins and then wait to buy back in at below 80 cents. But we're in a bear market, folks. I've been saying it for a long time. I've been saying it before everybody else said we're in a bear market. And it's just going to be a boring year. But I do see good things for Cardano, especially this summer. I do see some significant pumps. I think we'll get that $1.50 this summer, maybe even more. But in the end, we're going to dump right back down to under $1 until Bitcoin goes into the bull market phase, which won't be until next year. But let's see what happens. Maybe Bitcoin will get rejected at $39,000 right now, and then we'll kind of dump into oblivion. And if the Fed makes a very, very, hawkish stance on interest rates, which they may do, if it's worse than people think, we could see Bitcoin dump down to $35,000 today. Who knows? Actually, for me, I hope Bitcoin does dump down to $35,000 today, because then I can get my Cardano at 50 cents. And once that happens, I'll probably won't even follow crypto as much anymore. I'm just going to hold it and wait to the next bull market, and that's when I'm going to sell. All right, well, that's my stance on Cardano. But you have to remember, right now, everything basically just follows Bitcoin. So most of these top 10 coins are basically just going to follow Bitcoin. Things like XRP, I wouldn't even be in. I mean, I know I sold most of my Solana yesterday, but I'd much rather be in Solana than XRP. I got a lot of views on my video yesterday on selling Solana, and I don't hate Solana. I just think it's more risky. I think it's more risky now with all these DDoS attacks. Solana's still going to be probably worth $1,100, $1,200 in the next bull run, folks. I mean, these altcoins are so risky to begin with. I'd rather just be in a less risky one, which I consider that to be Cardano. Plus, I don't like that Solana is not decentralized. I think it can be very easily manipulated. But that doesn't mean with all this big money in Solana, it's going to pump. Now, if there is a big DDoS attack and something happens with a network and the whales decide to dump, that is the problem. So, but if you're in Solana, just have your stop losses set, and maybe that big dump will never happen, and maybe the DDoS attacks will continue, but it'll never get worse than the blockchain being out for a couple hours, and that'll be it. And people don't seem to care about that anyway. I'm just more concerned about a bigger attack that knocks out the blockchain for a couple days, and then you're kind of screwed. All right, folks. Talk to you later.